Hi my friend, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am Trey, and in today's video we are decluttering. We are taking on the new year head on and making space for peace, making space for clarity. I have so many things that are just around that have been making me feel so heavy, and I know it's time to declutter. I have been watching a few of my favorite channels. That's Dr. Tiffany Shelton, Nakisha Wynn TV, Laura Smith over at Get Organized HQ, and Kristi Do Things. Oh my gosh, they have left me so inspired and ready to tackle the new year. So today we are taking small steps to make big change, okay? So change only happens when we take action. I said I cannot go into 2025 feeling so heavy and bogged down. So I want to declutter. And at first I was like, oh, but I can't declutter in a weekend. I have so many things. I don't have to do that. I just finished the book Compound Effect last year, and I absolutely love it. And one thing that stood out to me there is that small, actionable steps make for big change. So today, we're just starting on my desk area. That's it. That's all. I'm setting my timer for 30 minutes. If we finish, great. If we don't, we're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to keep doing those little small steps that make for a big change. So if that is something that you are interested in and you want to create peace in your space, then grab your water, grab your box, grab your trash bag, and let's get started. The space that we're working on today, and I'm about to set my Alexa timer for 30 minutes, and I'm just going to do the same way that I do in my kitchen. Starting here, I work my way around. So I'm not going to just keep going back and forth, but it's like, why do I have a bowl? This Post-it note box is empty. It's just little things like that, but starting somewhere has a big lasting impact. And I want to be able to see here. This is my desk space, but for now it has just become like a dumping space. And I don't want that. I do not want to go into 2025 just dumping everything. I want to create space for me to think clearly, for me to have peace. So I'm going to get started, and make sure if you have your bag, if you have your box, let's work on this together. I believe in you, and I'm also rooting for you. So first things first, I'm using this app called the Toggle app. It's a time tracking software that helps you kind of stay on task. And at the end of the day, you can kind of see where you slacked off or where you can improve your time. So I really, really love it. Then I get my timer set for the 30 minutes and we are ready to get started. So if this is something that you need help with, I highly recommend using a timer, using the Toggle tracker. I really hope that this doesn't sound weird, but one thing I have started to do is praying over the space that I'm about to declutter. I am asking for guidance. My word for this year is surrender. I want to be more of him, less of me. I will hold on to everything because I feel like everything has value. But I want to surrender the things that no longer serve me. I want to surrender the things that don't bring me peace, that just cause clutter. So I'm just praying over the space and preparing to get this space clean so I can think, so I can work. This is my desk area. This is where I come to sit and plan my goals. This is where I come and sit and type out my emails, type out my vision for my life and for my family. I don't want this space to just be filled with junk, because I feel like where there's junk, where there's clutter, I can't think clearly. This entire month, I am on a mission to declutter and not just clear the things that are on my space that I can see, but clear my heart, clear my mind, and just prepare for everything that the Lord has for me. So I want the spaces around me to reflect how I want to feel. I want to be able to think clearly. And I think that my thought process behind keeping so many things comes from a lack mindset. Did not have a whole lot growing up. So I always feel like, oh my gosh, if I get rid of that, I'll never get it back. And I am releasing that too. I am releasing the lack mindset. I am releasing any unforgiveness, any bitterness in my heart. If there are things that no longer serve me, if there are people who no longer serve a purpose in my life, it's okay to let it go. I will hold on to things. I will hold on to people so tight just because I fear that, oh, I'll never get them back, or I'll never get that back, or I feel like I have to do something better. I have to please more, and then they'll see me, then they'll love me. And that's not the case. So if you're anything like that, I want to encourage you today to just release, or let it go. Let that envelope that doesn't have anything in it go. Y'all, I was throwing away cards that I had planned to give people for Father's Day that were 5 years old. Like, let it go, girl. Get them a new card. Cards are $1 at the Dollar Tree. I'm holding on to Post-it notes with thoughts that I had. I did sort those kind of in like my work pile, and we're going to go through that on day 2 of this decluttering process. So this was just all about getting things on the floor, getting things in the trash, getting them in piles, and even like my notebooks. I have so many notebooks, and somebody talked to me about this before. I was asking a question. I was like, hey, what do I do with all these ideas? I feel like I get so many ideas, and they're like, well, just journal it. But I'm like, then I can't find the journal. So what I did today is I took some of the journals and I labeled, hey, this is just my marriage journal. This is just my financial journal. This is my work journal. This is my goals journal. In the book Compound Effect, he talked about writing your goals down 2 to 3 times a day so you can remember them, so you can kind of be in contact with them all the time. So I've seen people, we all come in the new year with, oh, this is my goal. But then you ask them in 2 weeks, hey, what was your goal? And they're like, I don't remember. No. So what you need to do is have a little journal where you write them down 2 to 3 times a day. I'm doing mine twice a day, once in the morning and once before bed. So I am in constant remembrance of what I am working towards, what my goals are, what the Lord has put on my heart for this year. I want to be intentional about working towards those. So I took a journal and I wrote, hey, this is my goals journal. So if I pick that journal up because I'm looking for a piece of paper, I'm like, put it back down. That's only your goals journal. As I was doing this, I was listening to the book Worthy by Jamie Lynn Kerma, and I linked that book down below, y'all. That book changed my life last year, and I'm starting my year with it again. She was talking about you only become what you believe. You become what you believe. I believe I am a minimalist mama of 3. I believe that I can declutter. I believe that I have clarity. I believe that I have peace in my space. I believe that. So if you have to just keep saying that to yourself over and over again, let me encourage you. You can do this. You can. To me, decluttering is more than just about organizing and having a pretty space. It's about making room for what truly matters. I want my home to be a place of joy, not stress. I want it to be a place of calm, not chaos. A place where I feel at peace, where I can be present for my kids, be present for my husband, be present for myself. All of those things come with decluttering and getting things that no longer serve a purpose out of the space. And I'm going to keep going back to the book just because, like I said, the book was so transformational to my life. But in the book Compound Effect, it teaches that consistency over time creates results. And I want to apply that not only to my home, not to my desk, to my space, but also to my mindset in my life. So by letting go of things that weigh me down, I'm making room for joy. I'm making room for peace. I'm making room for things that really, really matter to me. And so what does that look like? Creating momentum. That means not bringing things to the space that will not serve that space. If I bring my water bottle, I don't need to bring extra bowls. I don't need to bring extra cards and things. That means not buying things that I will not use at that moment. I have been known to just buy little organization shelves, or little, the things that you see when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to organize with this. You're not going to organize with it. Just let it go. So I want to be more intentional about the things that I buy. And that's not only going to help my space, that's also going to help my finances. I want to spend less. I have a big goal of things I want to save this year. This year, I want to save $5,000 and just have it sitting in my savings account. That will help. It's decluttering. It seems small, but it's going to have a whole life-changing effect on me and my family and my kids, in my mindset. So I'm really excited, and I really hope that you take this journey with me. I really appreciate you being here with me. I am just so excited. I am year 1 into my YouTube journey, and it's been so fun. Y'all, like things like this coupon book. I've had this coupon book for 7 years. Since my baby was 1 year old, and I have not used it once. So like Elsa said, let it go. So just like that, we are done in this space. Got a paper towel I was wiping off the marker board. But our 30-minute timer is up, so we're gonna just restart tomorrow and get day 2 of it. So you can see I kind of decluttered the space here. Y'all, I talk about this all the time. The orange glow wood furniture, it smells so good. But I put the books this way so you can see the spines. Under the desk looks so much better. Dusted this off. This is the desk I've had for about 4 years now. My daughter used it when she was homeschooling. So I took the extra books from here. These are all like markers, Sharpies, dry erase markers. So just kind of declutter where I had books in both spaces. I'm loving it so far. It feels better. This is a space I will want to sit in. I took both calendars out and I put one beside my bed. This one is the 100 Days to Believing Bigger, and this is January 1. I have the book. I'm gonna sit that over here, but this is much better. Have space for my water. I don't want a desk that feels so cluttered I can't even think, but I have my prayer right here on my lamp. I will link this lamp. It's just a little touchscreen little lamp. Not a touchscreen, a tap lamp where you tap. I love this because when my husband's sitting in the bedroom, it's not so bright, so it's not waking him. But y'all, very pleased with how it is so far. Cannot wait to start part 2 tomorrow, which what we're gonna do tomorrow is work on the things that I took off here, sorting those and finding a home for those. And just like that, our 30-minute time is up. This will for sure be a part 2 that I will share the next day. I am really excited because I feel like, I don't know, it's just like putting the stuff aside. It just feels like, whew, a load is lifted off. So I'll show you kind of what we did. We got the desk clear. But I got the desk clear, and now what I need to do is go through the things that I put on the floor. So it's just like sorting that and making sure that that is in a good space. But I'm not doing that today because I'm going on to the next thing. This year, I want to be more intentional about just spending time with my family and my loved ones. So I spent my 30 minutes doing that. I am on to the next, spending time with my family today. It is a work-free day. It is a stress-free day, and we are gonna just sit and enjoy, watch a family movie. It just takes a few steps to make a big transformation. It's not about perfection. It is about the process. If you want to take progress in the process, just take these few little steps. Take 30 minutes a day. I'm going to be doing this for the entire month. So if that is something that you are looking forward to, I hope that you subscribe and join the family. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, you got this, mama. Have a good day.